Hi, this is Mauvu and Xyroah doing your feedback. If you have any questions, just ping us in your thread. We should be entering worlds in third person to like just see more of the seed like sooner, so we can like make decisions faster. And when
And sorry, go on.
well, I think we're gonna say the same thing, but digging down on buried treasure, you can up render distance and zero out your pie chart for
Yeah,
changing it later. Yeah, like I the like hotbar management is like good in premise, but it's better to like just place down the sand somewhere and then in between each of these like jumps up the hill you would hotkey out one of your items so that you've just got the iron left.
yeah.
Yeah, like
I'd also, sorry,
well yeah,
go
just with
on.
this like reverse F5, if you like stand a little bit further away from the tree while breaking the first log, you can like see more. Like that's not just your skin.
Yeah,
Yeah, ordinarily I'd say you should craft your boat and doors before leaving your tree or your first tree and then mine the crafting table, but you're going to have to go. Okay, you're going to a third tree, so I would have recommended you just get one extra tree and then go back to the crafting table because it's like on your line back towards that kelp, but yeah,
yeah.
going to the second tree kind of means you're backtracking to this crafting table now. I think you should have used a boat here, but
It's also interesting that we're locking war motion seeds,
actually,
and I think it's just generally bad practice to do that. I just clocked that.
yeah,
Sorry.
might be better to talk about that at the like when the run's finished. Like
Yeah, yeah.
this is, I mean, there wasn't really a better portal location, but this is so like
I
weird.
would clear out the sand first, personally. It's just like um, the more you can like standardize the way you place stuff, the better.
This
Or
just looks
yeah,
better actually.
that just works better. Or even the tree.
Yeah,
I would have gone for the three just because you can break the magma block and it's just like easy. But yeah, if you're gonna make a portal like here, I'd mine out the sand first, just for consistency's sake.
just the thing with grabbing the lava. I always like to place my water on the outside of the portal because you never know how deep the lava's going to be. You can't just go
Yeah,
like that without a problem. Oh my god, we could do divine travel in 2025. Imagine.
you never know. You're gonna get single travel. It's useful.
Sprint jumping on soul sand is slower than normal sprinting. I think you should
Yeah,
be going to that left terrain as well. Like, okay. Uh, oh my god. Can we boat onto the gas? Okay, no, it's going. Yo, he's
I
killing
think this is like,
himself.
oh
Sorry.
no, this is saddle gas.
I think you should probably try
How
and.
many leaves did we have? Oh, sorry.
I think we had like 50 on entering, which was like alright.
Interesting. Yeah,
Yeah, I think we should try and like grind some netherrack here because it's probably wet
yeah.
housing and we want to use a non-flammable block for it. Yeah, I mean you could just get like a load of bone blocks or something out of this chest, but it's just more consistent. Okay, okay. Well, we
We're
should just do
doing.
manhunt.
What are we doing?
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is
What are we
just
doing?
incorrect.
Are we doing mid down or something? No.
Please no.
This is yeah, this is just mid down,
Yeah,
but
it was just like
it's not that good either.
it's just so much better to do. Okay, we did
And we
go
did
with the
one.
gold block.
Okay. Okay. Just get okay, okay. Just can you go back to the root start? So for housing, there's okay, the reason you don't want to do mid down is because it's the worst route for housing and by a country mile. The reason being is that top down gives you the advantage of looting the top chest and getting those picks, while manhunt gives you the advantage of having a really fast root start, and it also gives you a bunch of pigs. Mid down has a slow root start and it doesn't get you any pigs. The top pigs don't come down and you don't have any bottom manhunt pigs. So effectively you're pigeonholing yourself into playing a bad quality nether.
Yeah,
And
like
then we we just got one gold block, which makes the thing further like wrong. I mean, you're only gonna get like 6 pigs anyways, so there's like some justification for not getting the other 2 gold blocks, but it's like right there. If you just had more pigs, then you wouldn't be losing whatever time, plus having a better quality nether.
yeah, like the best analogy I can like provide for it is like the Crux 527 stronghold. He does mid down on
Yeah.
that and rips everything in like a decent amount of time, and that's like a 10%. Or well, it's I'm just pulling that number out of thin air, but like it's so unlikely that you get that. Like that's an example of where it works, and then you can watch a run like Feinberg's like old 901 PB. He loses so much time to doing mid down there when he could have done, I think, top down. Like
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
just so bad. Like almost all the time, unless you rip an insane middle chest, which gives you like a ton of obby. Because another thing with
yeah.
mid down, you get 2 chests total. Like it's even less than manhunt gets you. Like yeah, and
I
it's just
think
so bad.
any top runner apart from No Fear would be just
Oh
grinding that netherrack and sorry, I had to give him shade. But you just get that netherrack and just play Manhunt.
yeah,
And if you want inspiration for Manhunt, I think who's that? There's like do we have a clip for Wet Manhunt housing?
I could probably like record something, but I don't know if I'm
Yeah,
fully
and
up to date on it.
my name, I'm forgetting the name of the runner that I'm thinking, but I can send a run that has wet managed housing, which is done really well, if you want it.
That's, and yeah, just again with the like how many bone blocks? That's 8 exactly.
Yeah,
That's even on a
that's
terrible manhunt housing. Like that's enough to do.
perfect. Yeah.
But yeah,
You have soul sand, you have planks, and you have bone blocks. Using planks is a bit icky, but
yeah, they're
it,
not normally gonna burn, but when they set on fire,
yeah,
it like makes the pigs unwilling to path onto it unless they get pushed onto it by another pig.
yeah. I'd also mention that there's a no FOV. Oh my God. Can you just like go back to when they fall
Yeah,
off?
yeah. I'll just let you finish.
So yeah, sorry, I was just gonna say that there's a mod that removes FOV effects. I'd recommend that. It's just like cleaner. But regardless, in this case, like if you're ever going for these, like don't jump off here. Go to the end. No, how do I explain? Can you like point it?
Yeah, like this block.
Yeah, you wanna go there. Not only are you gonna So you throw the gold directly under you, which means all the pigments are gonna go up to trade the gold, right? Or to get to the distraction gold. So when you go down, that ensures that there's gonna be no pigs in the pit area, sort of thing. And
So like
you also take less fall damage. So you're just like it's just more safe and there's like no time lost to that. So
Yeah, like all the pigs will be up here and you're gonna drop down over here. So like you're just never gonna get hit by them.
yeah, and if you're consistent and fast enough with that, you can also play fast hole,
Yeah,
or I think it's called fast hole. But yeah, don't go down here just now because you're just in the pigs and you've picked up the gold that you just threw down. So
and then we pick it up
functionally,
again.
you didn't do anything. Yeah, so the advantage of going up and getting gold is that you're gonna start trades early. So by the time you're done trading all of these gold blocks, you're gonna have traded more than having just gone down. This is like talking about like top down or ranked manhunt. Uh, but yeah, we just picked up all of the gold, so functionally, of like this, we didn't gain anything from doing any of it apart from maybe like 2 pigs or 3 pigs, I think. I would have hard toggled. I don't know if you did. This was just easy. Um, Normally when you're doing top down, you don't need to. You can easy toggle when you're mining the bottom gold blocks, but I had hard toggle here just because the pigs. I don't know what the name of the place is, but they're like up top and they can be annoying when
Yeah,
you're trying to get your buy rate down.
yeah, like the like backup block area.
Yeah, yeah,
And we should do our like pirate direction, like either out the
yeah.
back of the fortress or just at least somewhere, you know.
I'm assuming we didn't see the fort. In which case we're just like missing out on overlapping. Okay, so we just did it. Couldn't we just pearl hang out of there? Like, yeah, it's just open. Why didn't we just? Oh, you're gonna go up top. Okay. I
We
was
could
just
have let
assuming
that
that we're just gonna
pearl
stand.
like fly a bit, you know. Like we just 2
Yeah,
RD'd
that too.
immediately. Uh,
Um,
I've
you
seen,
should.
oh, well, okay, I've seen a Chloe thing, and I don't know if
Yeah,
it's consistent. Do you know, like where you pillar up
yeah, I've
here?
seen it. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Have you tested it?
I'm not gonna suggest that because I'm not completely sure, but in either anyways, you can dig one block up and then build up two in the middle of the two chests, and you only mine 2 blocks and you don't aggro pigs. It's faster.
Yeah, like
I know
just
what you're talking about, Mauvu, but I'm just
yeah,
not too sure about
I need to like remind myself to test that at some
it.
point. So did we just leave a
I would
crossbow?
have. We did leave the crossbow and we didn't check for the single rampart. I mean, I don't think we're gonna pull 7 obby from it, but
I mean, you could.
if you've gone through the trouble of just going up anyways,
Let me
instead of
see
just
it.
sending it in 13, I would do it. But yeah. I would be doing wide here more, along
Well,
with being
we
in.
saw it earlier.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay. The
yeah, it probably wasn't very visible with
Discord.
Discord.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I don't like swapping shovel for anything really. I feel like, especially for souls and valleys, it just comes in useful everywhere. I'd recommend like that lava bucket slot probably could be swapped for sword. You should also be using tin here more, just to scan.
Yeah, like at some point you've got to do
Yeah,
some real
we're just
scans. Yeah,
running around like a headless chicken. Oh, here it is. Okay. Yeah, I'd recommend
um,
just tin scanning more.
and
Sorry.
we never. Yeah, we should have definitely. Well, we did have time to just pre-craft 2 beds in the bastion as well, and then you could just fire off
Yeah.
like an immediate double blaze bed.
Mhm.
Have a clear spawner on the second cycle. But I mean, yeah, in situations like this, like when you have arrows and no bow, and you've got a ton of string that you should just throw out so that you've
One
got,
string.
yeah, like you've got
Yeah.
enough to make a bow.
You don't really need more than 6 beds and 2 anchors or whatever, so yeah. This is
That's gonna
wait, what
happen.
happened? Did it just fall off?
Um,
Or did we pick it up?
no,
How
it
did it
fell
just
off.
fall off? I thought it. Oh, that's incredible timing. That's unfortunate.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy. It fell off. To be honest.
This should be done with soul sand. The building out. I'm surprised that you don't have soul sand and gravel in your hotbar. There's like an extra slot that's being used by the sword. I get that, but you should probably work your hotbar to have soul sand and gravel because those two. You should ideally your post blind should be played with those two blocks. Just because it's consistent, you get those every time, so you can practice using those for everything.
Did we make all beds and not save any for sticks?
I think so.
Yeah, like 8 beds. Like,
Yeah.
is it 3 anchors? It's just way.
Yeah,
Like,
you don't need 11 explosives. I'm assuming it's that.
yeah, like. Okay, and whenever possible, you don't want to be switching like weapons on each hit because that just like you're adding in the small micro like time loss of the like switch for your like cooldown to start going off. Whereas like if you just do 3 axe hits and then 3 sword hits, you're gonna have like no downtime between your 3 axe hits, no downtime between your 3 sword hits, and like like 1 tick between your sword and axe hit. But if you switch every time, you're getting like say that's 5 ticks between the um
Yeah.
like 5 switches or however many it is.
If you want to understand better what we're talking about, just watch the world record.
Yeah.
Loki does it really well.
Yeah, we should have crafted eyes before
hmm
blinding her. Like,
You can spam ER in the crafting book, and that just gives you your eyes for English. I'd also recommend Jingle has an option that allows so it just changes the instance from stretch to bounce to whatever the other option is. I'd recommend doing that just because it makes it easier for us to see. But sub 500 distance, it's really nice. Food management's been pretty good throughout the run. I agree. Oh,
yeah,
an opinion.
we should grab a water at some point here so we can like clutch when we dig down into starter.
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh, okay.
and then I think well, we don't have wood still, but I'd want to craft gold pickaxes before digging down. But I guess
We
it's
have
fine.
2 6. I don't think we have any other wood. But yeah, that's one gold pick, which is still quite useful. But I think we're not doing that.
3-6 strats. Like you should just try and dig at least one block off of 4-4 so that you still hit the like opening, but you because like you don't want to dig on 4-4 because then you can't clutch on the side anywhere, and if it's just like a ravine starter staircase, you could just fall through and die. But you don't want to
Also, I
dig.
just recommend doing 30 FOV and 10. It's just better. Um,
Do we just do it
If you
like a
want
normal
proof,
scan?
no, you just hit 10, I'm assuming. Yeah, it's like Monji's only redeeming quality is that he does 30 FOV and 10.
Yeah, all the strays are being fired.
Yeah, sorry.
That's true. Um, but yeah, like I mean, the main reason why it's good is because you're able to look at like a smaller part of the game, and like you're still rendering all the chunks when you look at any part of them, but the less amount of stuff you're looking at means the less like chance you'll be looking at an entity while like there'll be a higher chance that there's
Yeah.
a angle that you can look at the portal room without having an entity in front of you. Just why it's so good.
And 30 FOV is better than using your IRES just because it doesn't, because 30 FOV gives you the horizontal and the verticality that IRES won't give you. So I'd recommend just doing 30 FOV and 10 and getting used to those by readings.
Also, why are we not zeroing this? Like,
What tower was it? I missed it.
I think it was like front 94 or 7.
Yeah, that looks like 94.
Like,
We just didn't go for it. I mean, we have 11 explosives. Do we just have one per? Oh no, we had
yeah, we
two.
had to, yeah.
Yeah, we could have done it easily. Just no idea. I feel like it's like expose. I think you should just practice heroes, I guess.
Yeah, like, I really hate the like argument like, oh, I was too nervous, I didn't go for zero. Like, you spend like tens of hours practicing zero, and then you don't do it when you're on PvP. Like, what's the point, you know? Like,
It's also just, yeah, it's exposed. You have pearls, you have explosives. Kind of just doesn't make sense to not go for it. Um, yeah, this is just,
and this is like good, like perch waiting, like we're not just standing still and praying, you know? Like,
yeah. No, totally. I guess I don't think there's any point in pointing out, but yeah, I think that's just nope. Okay.
but yeah, perch is like, no.
This, yeah. Okay.
I mean, no preset up anchor, but like, it doesn't really matter. Because we've got so many
Yeah,
beds, you just 4+1 it.
pre-setup anchors are good because if you like miss your perch like by a few seconds, then you can just like um you can set your anchor out just outside of the fountain, so you can like technically save your 1 cycle.
Oh, yeah. If it's like at a really low height for some reason when it like purchase, or
Yeah.
you're like have a bad battle and you're late. Yeah.
Or even if you're on the wrong side accidentally. It's just like it's just good. You should just always do it. It's-
Um, yeah. I'm just gonna look quickly at like the resetting stuff. Um, yeah.
Using a 2x2 dynamic first person relocking war motion seeds, you're not making this easy on yourself.
I mean, it's not warm ocean that's bad. It's just like it being shallow is what's like
Yeah.
really bad, because then like because if you think about magma ravines, right? They're always there, but when the ocean is shallow, they don't breach the ocean floor, so you can't see them. So you want
Mhm.
the ocean to be as deep as possible, so that as many magma ravines are like revealed and like visible, like immediately. But like, I mean, obviously raw motions, the gravel's normally like a bit of a time loss to get, but
Yeah.
it's just like time loss. It's not like losing you NPH, if that makes sense. Um,
Yeah. No, I'd highly recommend watching either Boyan or maybe I personally prefer maybe's video, but either one of them if you plan to reset for a faster PB, just because your efficiency just goes way up even with like minor changes.
Yeah, like
But certainly you can start using like dummy wall, um, and yeah,
and yeah, just like to go with that like preview criteria, like resetting on third person, you're able to just see more of like these oceans, which lets you just judge them better. Like maybe you can see a lot of like surface kelp on this if you're on third person, and then you can be like, oh, the ocean's gonna be super shallow. I'm not gonna lock it. But like, yeah, we just enter the seed, and then, well, when we go out of thin, you'll be able to see like
yeah,
there's just tons of like visible like yeah, like the best indicator on preview for like a shallow ocean is like you can see kelp strands like getting near the surface, um,
hmm
or like I was talking about warm ocean not being like a direct discount, but like coral ocean obviously is because it's always super shallow. Yeah,
yeah. I feel like instead of I mean, it's like an easy thing to filter out, and in my opinion, it's just not worth it. That's why I said that. But yeah,
yeah,
you can have your own preference. It's okay.
yeah. If you've got like a super capable like resetting like PC or whatever, then you can reset it as well because then you can
Yeah,
just use like the fact you've got a really good PC to just always avoid the time loss of the gravel. But yeah, I think
yeah.
I'd prefer to ignore iceberg oceans first because those
hmm
actually severely limit your like ability to find magma ravines because you have like super obstructed visibility.
Yeah, yeah.
Uh, yeah, I don't think
And
this. What?
this like leaf, the only thing that I was thinking about is that this when you're getting your leaves, you want to look at your just like when you're pointing your shears, you want to try and point it as much as you can between leaves. And so, for example, in this first tree, we just we were just shearing that one tree instead, and you have three trees in that same line of sight. So what I would have done is just I would have gone for all three or pointed it in that line. Getting 52 leaves is like fine, but I think in this like exact same time, exact same situation, I think you could get more than 50, or I think you could get over a stack of leaves.
Yeah, like getting
But
more of
yeah, it's
these three trees so that when like while you're mining the trees, instead of just standing here, you can like walk around it slowly and pick up like fallen leaves on the floor.
yeah, yeah. It's just a minor thing, but those extra leaves would have come in handy even for doing a scuffed manhunt route.
Um, I'm not sure. I mean, yeah, I think the
I
only
think,
super important
yeah,
thing in the gameplay part, I'd say, is just the bastion route decision, and then
yeah.
not zeroing as well.
Mid
But
down is like you can there's like some niche situations where mid down makes sense, but it's just such a low quality, such a it's just bad. Just
yeah, like those situations are like the fort's next to you and you've got looting three and you want to test over that, you know.
yeah.
I don't think I've
Or
ever
you just
seen a
have a
run
billion
like that.
obsidian,
Yeah,
a billion gold, and there's just like a
yeah.
billion pigs
Yeah, it's
like
like
right.
Crimson Forest and there's like 12,000 pigs right out the back of
Yeah,
housing here or something.
exactly. Like it's just not good. Um I mean even going like even doing like some scuffed going up top, you'd need more leaves for that, but even doing top down here, I'd prefer that over this.
Yeah, like,
But yeah.
and yeah, like, also, yeah, just with the bone blocks, like,
Yeah,
it's just, yeah,
it-
just something
it's
to
right
like pay
there.
attention to. Like, if you're worried about not having blocks, like, obviously, you just should have mined netherrack. Like,
Yeah.
when you get to this part, you're like, oh, it's housing, it's probably wet. Like, both me and Xyroah realized that, and like, we're like trying to mine netherrack here because that's just the best way to consistently get pigs from manhunt here. But
Yeah, you don't want to get too engrossed in it, but you can just like mine while going.
yeah,
It's minimal time loss, so just makes sense.
and then like again that center chest might have had 7 obby, and then you get a faster bastion leave with 20, like so then you get
Yeah,
like a minute plus faster stronghold enter, and like it's just so much better. And like
yeah,
and you get more pearls, so you can get to the second polar cores even faster. Like it's just like well, I'm saying you get more pearls if you get all the extra gold blocks as well. That was something else.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, 10 gold blocks in like a situation where you're not doing mid down, 10 gold blocks is just never worth it because um it's less you're the thing with trading those 3 extra gold blocks is that when you throw them down and when you go down, by the time you're done trading the bottom gold blocks, you're trading more gold blocks compared to the same amount of time having not gone for the backups, if that makes sense. That's a bit hard to understand. I apologize, my words aren't that
Yeah,
good.
nah,
But the long and the short is that it's it's just like not worth it to not go for those gold blocks. Um, yeah.
yeah.
Sorry, I can't really think of how to explain it.
No, I get it. Like, yeah, if you need like more explanation, I can like write something up. But
Yeah,
um,
yeah. Um,
and yeah, that was like not using the pie
can
chart
you
much in the fortress as well. But
can you go to the time when we entered the fort itself? Like the pearl into the fort?
like this,
I just want to see the terrain and stuff. If we could like see if we could see like good part at all.
when they didn't, they could only see this when they saw it, and
Interesting.
I'll go back to
Yeah,
like
it doesn't look very open, but if it was more open, you just try and force getting
yeah,
into the good part.
it's fully like closed off on the left, and
Yeah, no, that's understandable.
yeah.
I
Also,
guess you can like,
like
yeah,
one
sorry,
thing I
go on.
was thinking of at this part in the run, but I realized it was single travel, was that it's clearly a super varied fortress and it's SSV. So like you, if you had 20 of it, you could try and force one stray to get a early like
Early blind.
rod, yeah, and then blind on
Yeah,
one, go back down and pearl hang to cords, and then find the spawner, and then you have like a super fast post blind on the seed that you would have like a 1 minute 20 at least. Yeah.
yeah,
But
it's a
obviously,
bit harebrained, but yeah, that
yeah,
works.
it's like 13. Like if you don't get it by the time you're here, you just wouldn't do it. But
Yeah.
uh,
Uh,
yeah, like
yeah,
I think it's just pretty clear why we should have used our pie chart like more
yeah,
earlier. Like I don't think we get a spike here, so that's fine. But so we can just like follow either entity count, because
yeah,
high E count indicates that there's spawnable like more spawnable areas, which is like more open terrain, or you can just follow C counter as well, like
yeah,
which is also like using both of them is I think the best way, but that's a lot of like brain like stuff to do,
yeah,
you
yeah.
know.
No. And you don't really need to change your render or entry distance for scanning. 8 render, 500 ED, and thin does the trick.
Yeah. Uh,
Here, you just throw out a string. We talked about this.
I guess if we still had 2 string, we could have made crossbow. But
Yeah. No, crossbow craft is a bit cringe in my opinion, but yeah, the
it's
points.
worth knowing because if you get like your string traits
Yeah,
are like 40, like 48 or 50 or whatever, you can't make a bow without losing a bed, and like I don't know. It is sometimes useful, but yeah, crossbow is so annoying compared to bow.
I think I think the other point is that if you go for the top chest, you might as well just get the crossbow
Oh
anyways.
yeah, yeah, I forgot about
Even if
that.
you're just gonna throw the string out and make a bow, it's like nice to just have it till you're made the bow.
Yeah. Um. I mean, yeah, not making gold pickaxes, that was something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything else that needs to be like restated. Um,
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's everything.
yeah. So if you've got any questions, just ping us in your thread. Yeah, thanks for sending in the